Hello everybody. So this is like episode 3 of this chronic illness video diary thing that I started doing. Some people have been reaching out to me saying that it helps them and they can relate to it and stuff like that, and obviously it's very therapeutic to me, so I'm probably gonna keep doing it for a while. I am very symptomatic right now, so I'm going to be not myself, like myself that you know. Just wanted to kind of throw that out there. I usually, when I am like this is when I hide. This is when I don't do anything on camera or anything like that, because to me it's just so bad. It's so noticeable. So I'm gonna give it a shot anyways, because this is the whole reason for doing this and sharing everything with the whole world, is so I don't have to hide anymore. So as far as symptoms go, I have like a lot of tremors and spasms. I have the shakes really bad. I had nachos for supper and it was fucking hilarious. I dropped nachos and lettuce and everything all over the place. Like every other bite I took, it was just falling because my hands were literally tremoring like this. My caretaker offered to feed them to me and I was like, no, I can do this. So it's a pride thing. Like, I accept help when I really need it, but I do like to try and get the stuff done, you know. But yeah, it was comical. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about tonight, I guess, with, well, there's a few things. For one, I'm wearing my red lipstick, okay? A lot of you know me as like the lipstick queen. Like, I've always got this bright red lipstick on. There's 3 reasons I wear it. One, if I'm wearing the red lipstick, it's my war paint, so you know that I am either kicking ass or trying to kick ass. Trying to have a good day. It's just kind of my boost. Number 2, I wear it because it makes me feel fucking pretty when I have not felt pretty for a very long time. So it helps me with my self-esteem. So I love the red lipstick. And 3, I wear red lipstick because my grandmother Catherine wore very pretty shades of red lipstick, and I kind of took after her with that. Every time I would go and visit her when I was younger, I would always play dress up with her earrings and, let me pull you closer, earrings and brooches and her lipstick and stuff. So it's a good memory for me. It, yeah, brings happiness and joy. My hair is so fucked up. Sorry. So yeah, little tidbit of information, nothing important, but I just wanted to throw that out there. I really like red lipstick. I got the Tupac shirt on today because it's just me against the world, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. When you are chronically ill, you feel like you are all alone, even though people will tell you continuously, usually, that you're not alone, we're here for you, we're this, we're that. And that is so helpful. Please continue to do that for your friends and family that are chronically ill. We do need to hear it. But it doesn't change the fact that a lot of times we still do feel alone, because nobody can step into each other's bodies and go through the exact same set of circumstances, symptoms that they are going through at that very moment. We all tolerate things different. We have different pain thresholds, just different takes on everything. It affects everybody differently. What affects somebody very bad emotionally might not even put a dent in my mental health for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody is so different. So that's how people who are chronically ill, that's what they usually mean when they say they feel all alone. It's because they're battling this 24/7, mentally, physically, everything, battling it all ways, pretty much by themselves, even if you are there. But like I said, I want to reiterate that giving somebody support, even when they keep saying that they feel lonely, just the support is so important. Keep telling them that you're there for them if they need you, if they just need to talk, if they need you to come over to visit, if they want company, just anything like that could literally pull us out of a rabbit hole. So keep doing that. That really helps. So I battle with a lot of mental health issues, panic disorder with agoraphobia, OCD, general anxiety. Let me see, there's lots of them. I don't have any major ones, like I'm not bipolar, I'm not manic, I'm not, nothing like that. I do have ARFID, which is an adult eating disorder. Excuse me. I have OCD really bad. I have a lot of fears, which is that and anxiety. If I could get rid of any of them, those would be the two that I would just boot the fuck out of my life, because they hold me back from so much shit. I'm not even kidding. They hold me the fuck back. If I told you that if I didn't have the sickness, these fears, this mental health stuff, I can with 95% certainty tell you that I would be famous and rich. And I know that sounds like I'm just blowing smoke up your ass and tooting my own horn, but it is actually fucking true. The opportunities that I have had to pass up due to being sick are just out of this world. Like it was something that would have took me from here straight to stardom. So, and that hurts. It hurts really bad. And I get really angry about it sometimes when I think about all the things that I've missed out on. Not just stuff with my kids, which is the number one thing that actually just crushes my soul. All the things that I've missed with my kids and my grandkids and the rest of my family due to being sick. That's number one. That's like the worst. But opportunities that I've missed, traveling opportunities that I've missed, just all kinds of stuff. It's crazy. And now I do try to make more things. I'm forcing myself to, like, hey, get up, you can go to this. And I used to think all the time when I had something to go to, like, I'm really sick, and if I go there, I have to stick it through all the way, and I don't have 2 hours in me. I can't do that. So then I would just have it in my head that, nope, I cannot do it. Well, then I started telling myself that, you know what? This thing is 2 hours. I can attempt to go there, and if I don't feel good or if I start getting worse, I can fucking leave. Like, it's my decision. But at least I got my ass out of bed. I put some fucking clothes on, maybe some red lipstick, because that does it for me. And I went to this event and I stuck it out for 20 minutes. That is a win. It's a win. Even if you didn't stay the whole event, you still won. You got out of bed and you attempted to do this. And that's fucking amazing. Instead of us missing events all the time, obviously there still is going to be a lot of things that we just can't go to. We know our bodies, we know our limits, we know when it's time to rest. Nobody else gets to dictate that for you, because that's not how it goes. They're not in your body, they're not living your life, they're not living your sickness. So, or dying with your sickness, which is what it feels like pretty often. Yeah, just attempting something here and there is going to get you back out there doing things a lot quicker. And like I said, if you go there and you only manage to stay 20 minutes just to basically pop in and say hello to people or whatever, it is a win. And I want you to accept it as a win. It's not a failure. You didn't fail because you had to leave early. You fucking left your house and went and did this. You won. So that's been something that I've had to really, like, pound into my fucking brain, like, because I always thought that too, like, oh, I tried to go to a movie and I made it 30 minutes and then I had to leave. And then I'm sad because I wasted the money, and I'm sad because whoever I was with had to leave early with me, and I failed everybody, I made them upset and blah blah blah. And no, that's not the case. For years and years, I would have never went to the damn movie in the first place, but I got brave, I got my shit on, and I went to the fucking movie. And I lasted 30 minutes, which is pretty good. I know this is coming from someone who has agoraphobia, so I know this probably doesn't like relate to everybody, but maybe it relates to a lot of people on the sense where you're bedridden or you're just too sick to do a lot of stuff. Like I said, if you can just attempt to go to these things and you only make it 10, 20, 30 minutes at this 2-hour event, you still won. You won. High five. You won, baby. And that was the main point I wanted to make today, because that's a big one for me. Validation for anybody, sick or not, validation for us as a human being is so fucking important. I don't think people realize how important it is. Your feelings need to be validated. Your situation that you're going through, your stress, all of this stuff, you deserve to be noticed for it. Like, you deserve to have somebody sit with you and hear you out and tell you, I completely understand, and you have every right to feel the way that you do, and all that stuff. Validation is key. It is so important. So if you have friends and family or you yourself are chronically ill, I suggest practicing validation, helping people just be okay with not being okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are entitled to have those feelings in that moment. For people that are sick and struggling, though, I'm going to tell you this: try not to stay in those feelings. You're entitled to them, you get to feel them, and everybody has bad days. You can stay there for that moment and do what you need to do. Fucking cry, piss, and moan, do whatever you need to do. Try not to be too destructive, but, cry. Have a bad day, have a sad day, write, do whatever you need to do. And then the next day, it's a reset. Try to move on. Try to do something that makes you happy, or try to make somebody else happy, which can also make you happy. Just spreading kindness, love, joy, all that stuff will bring joy, love to your life. So just try to keep it flowing. We need more people on this earth that actually think that way. Yeah. Bring this a little closer again. I swear to God, it's like it moves all by itself. Let me see. So, earlier I had a little bout of some Tourette's. This is fairly new for me. Actually, it's not really new. I have been struggling with whatever this is, which we think it's Tourette's. I've been struggling with it for like 3 years now, but it was very few and far between, so didn't really know what it was. I just thought it was like an exacerbation of my symptoms, and my arms would start jerking and stuff. But then I noticed the vocal tics started, and I swear a lot anyways. Like, I cuss like a fucking sailor because that's just how my family's always communicated. You know, we're like from the streets of New York or something. We like to talk and fucking cuss at each other. That's just how we are. I even say the C word. You know what I'm talking about? See you next Thursday? Yeah, I say that like it's just nothing. Maybe I'm Australian or from London. I don't know. But yeah, they're just words. They help me express myself, help me express my emotions. If I'm really passionate about something, I probably say fuck 3 times in half a sentence. It's just how I am. Where was I going with this? Oh, the Tourette's thing. So I had noticed over the last few years that I would not just say fuck, where it was meant to be put into the sentence, but it would be more. And it's not just swearing either. I make a lot of funny sounds, like ooh, woo, you know, and just like, woohoo, fucking so animated. Like, where did this come from? I don't know why I'm doing this. I laugh about it. It's starting to be more comical to me. For a long time, I was scared. I should say not a long time, but like the last few years, because it was happening, I was really scared to go out in public. I was scared to even have people over at my house, really, because I just didn't want them to see me, you know, ticking or jerking or spasming or seizures or any of that. I was scared to death of people seeing me in that light, because I'm in the spotlight so much on social media as a singer and songwriter and model, and I do a horror channel, and I do like photography and like all this stuff, you know? So I kind of felt like I had to be damn near perfect at all times. And I know that nobody's perfect. Nobody is perfect. Not even me, not nobody. But when you're in the limelight for, you know, social media, and you're building your fan base, and you're getting up there with your numbers for fans and for music and all this stuff, it's more and more pressure all the time, and you feel like you have to just be like prim and proper and all this stuff. You got to do everything 100, and it's like stressful. It's really fucking stressful. And I finally figured out that, you know, I can still do all that stuff. I can doll up, I can model, I can sing, I can do photography, I can still do all that, but I don't have to be ashamed of this version of myself either, which this is the everyday version of Amber, you know, the no makeup besides the red lipstick, because that helps me fight, the greasy hair, the fucking t-shirt and pajamas, and the ticking and the yelling curse words at the TV and talking to my fork because I'm fucking weird. I don't know. That's me. That's Amber Ray. I'm sick, and that's just how it is. I can't do anything about it in a sense, so there's no use trying to hide it or fight against it. I need to battle the sickness, but in a different way. Instead of battling myself because I'm sick and doing this and I don't want anyone to see, and it just added so much stress that it was making the shit worse. So, excuse me. Now that I'm more comfortable, I still am a bit nervous on camera when I'm all like, ugh, you know, but it's getting better. Each video I do, each interaction I have with somebody doing a video chat about music business stuff or whatever it may be, I'm getting better and better about just, you know, like if they say something, it's not even that bad anymore. I'll answer questions. I'll explain it a little bit. If they have a problem with it, well then they don't need to talk to me, or they don't need to see me. There's nothing I can do, so just accept me this way or move along, because I don't got time, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of easy as that, and it's not that easy. I'm just saying it's as easy as that, but it's not easy. Let's see, what else was I going to talk about? I really wanted to talk a bit more about like mental health stuff, but I think I'm going to save that for tomorrow's episode, because I might cry for that one, and if I start crying now, it might make my symptoms even worse, and I'm trying to actually get my symptoms to tame down a little bit, because they've just been bucking like a motherfucker all day since the moment I woke up. Like I said, when I had nachos earlier, it was just lettuce and cheese all over my fucking, the shirt that I did have on, I had to change into Tupac, you know. But yeah, so I hope you got what I was laying down here for points for the chronically ill. If you're chronically ill and just wanting to be able to relate to somebody else so you don't feel alone, that's why I'm here. That's part of why I wanted to do this. It's really therapeutic. I know there are a lot of people out there who can relate, because I've spoke to a lot of other chronically ill people. they all say the same things as what I'm feeling. I don't even have to say anything to them, and it's like they're speaking to my fucking heart. Like they're just talking all this stuff, and it's like, oh my God, you're literally describing my life, like what I go through every day. So we are all connected. We're not alone. We're not as alone as we feel we are a lot of the times. We're not. And so with my functional nerve disorder, I had started a group shortly after my diagnosis in September of 2023. I started an FND group on Facebook, and it's doing really well. There's almost 400 people in it, and there's people from all over the world, and it's amazing because we feel more connected. There's a good support system there. I help educate them a lot. I've done a lot of research. I do a lot of speaking back and forth with my neurologist and my team, the team of doctors that I have. So I give them the insight. A lot of them don't have insurance. They don't get to go to the doctor as much as I do because I do have insurance. So I try to help them with that. Give them tips to help with their symptoms. Give them just support. Just say, yeah, today is a bad life. Today's a bad day. It's not a bad life. Boy, did I fuck that up. I better not tell them that. It's not a bad day. It's a fucking bad life. No, that's negativity. We don't really need that when we're sick. We don't. Even though we think it in our head sometimes, because I know I sure fucking do. There's a lot of times where I'm like, that saying is so stupid. Whoever said that is fucking dumb. And I just go off. So it's not a bad life. It's just a bad day, or it's a bad circumstance, or I'm having a bad week or a rough week or something like that. It's not a bad life. And we can make it better even when we're really bad like this. I do want to say one more thing before I get out of this for tonight, but research. Whatever your illnesses are, or even if you haven't been diagnosed, research your symptoms, research your diagnoses, your whatever you have. Do a lot of research, because the more you know about what's going on with you, the more you have in your tool belt to battle this fucking monster that's trying to take you from your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to fight, and knowledge is power. I know that sounds cliche as fuck, but it is the God's honest truth that knowledge is power. So, with that being said, whatever your diagnosis is, research the fuck out of it. And I do want to point out that diet is key. And that probably sounds absolutely stupid. Like, if somebody even if they have cancer, and you say to them, well, what's your diet like? And they're like, what does my diet matter? I have fucking cancer. Your diet matters a lot. Medicine is inside of the food. It is literally, it was put there since the beginning of time. Our medicine, our magic, our everything that we need is inside food and water. It's already there. Like, if you suffer from, let me see here, what's a good one? If you suffer from migraines, or let's say you suffer from detox issues, you're sick a lot, stuff like that, lemon water, lemon tea, honey tea, those types of things can really help you, because it's going to flush out the adrenal glands and get everything moving to cleanse you, to clean you out. So you need to do stuff like that. Garlic is an anti-fungus and an antibiotic, as well as a whole bunch of other stuff. It can literally treat sicknesses. Garlic. I eat garlic all the fucking time. But that's my point. Research, research, research. It'll help you so much fight this monster. Don't sit there and just lay there and wait for a miracle to happen, or wait for doctors nowadays, these doctors nowadays, to come to you and help you, because that's not the case anymore. And if you've been to the doctor 10,001 times like I have, you know that for yourself. You have to be your own advocate. You have to fight. You have to know what you're talking about when you go into the doctor, You have to say, well, I read about this and it says this, this, and this. Can you help me with one of these things? And they're going to say, yep, we could probably do that. You just have to kind of direct them, kind of guide them. They work for you. You need to remember that. Doctors work for you. So that's what I'm going to leave off tonight with. Tomorrow, we're going to get into the mental health side of things a little bit, because mental health, physical health, and your spiritual self are all connected. It's the Holy Trinity. And yeah, they're very important. When one's fucked up, they all end up fucking up. So you have to work on all of them in order to fix yourself. You are this, and these make up, you know what I'm saying? It makes you up. So you have to fix it. All of it. You got to work on all of it. And with that said, I'm going to go start working more on mine. Maybe not right this second, because I have to do some music stuff. But yeah, I think I got everything out that I had thought about earlier today. I haven't been writing anything down for these, and I'm so proud of myself, because usually I forget so much. And you can see when I stare off, you know, like that, I'm trying to remember. It's me going over my, you know, trying to remember what I was going to say. But yeah, I got everything out that I wanted to say tonight. Tomorrow we'll start with mental health, and I'm an expert at that because I am a fucking nutcase. Proud of it. Certifiably insane. But that's okay, I'm the fun kind of crazy. So we'll have a good time tomorrow, even if we're crying our asses off, okay? Alright. Well, I love you, and I hope you have a very, very good day tomorrow. Try. That's all you gotta do is try. But if all you can do tomorrow because you don't feel good is lay in bed and exist, that's all you can do. You tried your best. The next day is another day to try. So don't get down on yourself. Don't be a jackass to yourself. Got me? Don't. Just don't. Love you. Okay? Alright. Bye.